Hi, I'm Janet Simons with Chehalis Valley Realty, and I'm here today with Gail Hoeff from Lewis County Title, and we're here to talk about escrow and the closing process. Once I take a purchase and sale, mutually accepted purchase and sale agreement and opened escrow, this is what happens. First of all, Gail, remind us, what does escrow mean?
Sure. Escrow is a neutral third party where you take your purchase and sale agreement, the lender takes their loan instructions, and we make sure the deeds are passed and the money's passed, and we close according to the instructions.
Okay. So I understand that once escrow's been opened, you send a packet to my buyers, an opening packet. Can you tell us what's in this?
Sure. There are 3 items. You're going to see your title report, which is not a bill. You're going to see the sketch of the property on there that you want to make sure that looks right on the property that you're buying. It's also going to show what's recorded against the property that you're buying and what you need to understand about it. So if you have any questions on it, call your escrow officer, call the title examiner that's on that report, and to answer any questions.
Often I get that call, and I always pass them on to you guys because I truly don't know what's on that report. I don't see it. You guys do, and you are always so nice to answer the questions, not only for buyer and seller, but for us as real estate brokers too. Thank you. What else is in this packet?
2 forms. There's an agreement to accept earnest money, and that's just showing where we're going to keep that and what happens to that earnest money, basically, which is use it towards your purchase when they close, or if it cancels, what we're going to need to release it.
Okay. And what else?
Sure. There's an information sheet that might sound a little intrusive, but we do need that filled out and returned. Probably the most intrusive thing on there is the fact that we're asking for your social security number. And yes, we do need that, because with that information, sometimes we can leave off what looks like might be a judgment against you, but maybe it's somebody else with the same name, and we can use that to eliminate that.
Correct. I know that there's more than one Janet Simons in the world, so
there you go.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so does that, once you get that packet back, are we ready to close, or what happens?
What we do is we get the information from you and the seller. We make sure we have all the liens, pays-offs ready to go, and then that file just sits and waits for the lender. It's up to the lender as to when closing happens, because we have to have their loan documents. And once I get those loan documents, that's when the closing process starts, which means you come in to sign, I sign the seller, the documents go back to the lender, they review them, I get the funds from the lender, and then once I get the release to record from the lender, and then we can take your documents down to the courthouse and record them, and that is the recording date, or the closing date rather. And that can take anywhere from the day you signed to 2 or 3 or 4 days later.
Right. I know often buyers and sellers assume that once they've signed the documents, their transaction is done.
Right.
It is not. So don't get in a rush to get the moving van. It doesn't happen until the document has been recorded at the courthouse, and the escrow officer has either called you or me, and I will call you to inform you that we've recorded, and congratulations, you're the new owner. So anyway, well, that kind of wraps this up. I hope that's answered some questions for you guys. As always, if you have questions, don't hesitate to drop me an email. We're happy to get them answered. Thanks for joining me again, Gail.
My pleasure.
All right. Have a good day. Thanks.